Hello viewers, Sichinga here. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. In this video, I'm going to work out the first 4 questions from a 2024 GCE Math Paper 1. So the first question that we want to look at is evaluate 8 over 27 to the power 2 over 3. So this 8 over 27, which is in brackets, has got 2 over 3 as its power. So then, what does this mean here? So the 2, the numerator, is the exponent of 8 and 27. And then the denominator 3 is the root. So we are going to apply the cube root of 8 and 27. And then later on, we are going to square the result. So this is going to work out as follows. So the first thing is we apply cube root. So cube root of 8 over 27, and then the result that we'll get, we square. So what is cube root of 8? Cube root of 8, this is just a number that multiplies 3 times to give 8, and that's just basically 2. So for the numerator, we get 2. Then for the denominator, cube root of 27, this is a number that multiplies 3 times to give 27, and that's just 3. So when we get the cube root of 8 and 27, we now apply the square of these 2 numbers here. So what is the square of 2? Square of 2 simply means 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 gives 4. So 4 on top there. Then the square of 3, this here means 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 gives 9. So the answer to this is 4 over 9. So what we did first is cube root of 8 and 27, which gave us 2 over 3, and then square the result, which is 2 over 3. So square of 2 is 4, the square of 3 is 9. So 4 over 9 is our answer on the first question there. The next question, simplify 4 open bracket x minus 2 close bracket plus 3 open bracket 2x minus 3 close bracket. So the first thing to do here when they say simplify and we have brackets is to multiply. So this simply means multiplication of 4 with the terms inside the brackets and also 3 with these terms in brackets here. So this is equal to, so 4 times x gives 4x, then 4 times negative 2 gives negative 8. Then positive 3 times positive 2x, this here gives 6x. Then positive 3 times negative 3, this gives negative 9. Then this is equal to, we collect like terms. So 4x and 6x can add. So 4x plus 6x. Then negative 8 and negative 9. Negative 8, negative 9. So this here is equal to 4x plus 6x is 10x. Then negative 8 minus 9. This here is addition in negative. So this here will give us negative 17. And this is the simplified expression. 10x minus 17 for question 2. Then we go to question 3, which is solve the equation. In brackets, 3x minus 5. Multiplying with this expression in brackets x plus 2, and all this is equal to 0. So this here is a quadratic equation. Now at this stage, when we have expressions multiplying on the left side, all what we have to do is equate 3x minus 5 equal to 0. So this is going to be like this: 3x minus 5 equal to 0, or x plus 2 equal to 0. So that is what we are just going to do. And then to solve for x, we want 2 values here. So this one will give us 1 value and this other one will give us the other values. So 3x minus 5 equal to 0. We'll just simply write 3x, take 5 to the right side. This will be positive. And then to get x, we divide by 3 both sides. And 3 into 3 gives 1. 1 times x gives x equal to 5 over 3. We can just simply write this as 5 over 3. Then we say, oh, on this side, what we're just going to get is we simply take 2 to the right side. And this is going to give us x is equal to negative 2. So the two values for this quadratic equation is x equal to 5 over 3 or x equal to negative 2. So these are the two values that are there for this question as the solution. We move on to question 4, which is factorized completely. 7x squared minus 7. So for this expression, all we just have to do is take note of what is common on the two terms given. So for this term, we can see that there's 7 here and there's also 7 there. So 7 is common. And for the letters, we just have x squared on the first term. Okay, we don't have any letter on the second term. So this means that only 7 is common. So we're going to do the following. Factor out 7. And then what remains, if we factor out 7 from the first term, is just x squared. Then minus, if you factor out 7 from the second term, you get 1 here. So then, what do we do next? So what we are going to do next is just apply difference of two squares. This is because what we have in brackets here, x squared minus 1. X squared minus 1 is a difference of two squares. This is because 1 here can be expressed as 1 square. 1 square is simply 1. So the answer to this is going to be 7, open bracket, x plus 1, close bracket, or x minus 1, close bracket. So this is simply because when you've got the difference of two squares, this can be expressed as the addition of what you have, x plus 1, or the subtraction, x minus 1, according to the rule on difference of two squares. So this is what we get for the fourth question as our solution. All right, so we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for following through as I was working out these 4 questions from a 2024 GCE Math Paper 1.